Hey folks, welcome back. It's quite cool out actually. The sun is going down. I'm in my woodshed. Yesterday, we got about 3 inches of really heavy snow. So yesterday, I did snow cleanup and finished it this morning. There's a lot of paths that I walk here, and they've all got to be shoveled out so I don't hurt myself because I am old, folks, or fast getting there. My bones and my joints are old. So the other day 2 days ago, I started my grape pruning. Well, I finished it this morning after my shoveling. I finished it this morning and it was hit and miss because people kept popping in. My phone kept going. The only time it seems when I want to do a video, it seems that's when everybody either texts, messages, pops in, or calls, and I have reception. Or I haven't had reception, and all of a sudden everything is coming in all at once because I do have a intermittent length of reception here, but it's hit or miss, trust me. So I got a little flustered because I kept getting interrupted, and so I had to keep starting and stopping the video. Well, sometimes I would think I was recording and I wasn't, and so I do have segments that I'm going to put together, and I'm not sure if that's going to be today. It won't be this weekend, or it'll be beginning of next week. I'll put that together, and I'll explain a little bit of why I do certain things with my grapes. Now, it doesn't mean that my pruning on my grapes is the only way. I'm not saying it's the only way. I'm not saying it's the best way. I am saying that I am taking a few practices from different people and how they do it and combining them to see what works for me here. And the way that I do it and the way that I've been doing it the last several years seems to be working pretty well for me here. So I will be getting that video out. There's a few things. There's only a few simple rules. I mean, very few simple rules. And the way I remember how to do it is an acronym. So I'll try to get that out tonight. So anyway, if you haven't heard, folks, for those of you who do not live in Maine, because I'm sure every single person that's in the state of Maine knows what kind of a shit show we've had. We've had our powers that be here in the state of Maine are an embarrassment. I am just going to put that right out there. They are an embarrassment. They need to retire. They just need to get out of the spotlight and retire. That's just my beliefs. Y'all might have your own beliefs, but this is my channel, damn it, and I'm gonna tell it like I see it and like how I feel and how I believe, and that's exactly what I feel, how I feel, and what I believe. She needs to retire. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, while her and our president, POTUS, are battling it out, I guess they're going to go to court. So, what a waste of taxpayer money. I'm telling you right now. So anyway, I'm not going to get into that, but I've said enough. So, I am so far behind, but I come out to close the woodshed because I guess we're going to get some more messy weather tomorrow, and I'm going to put this tarp down and cinch it in place so nothing in here gets wet. Although anything in here that's going to get wet is going to dry, but I do have a tarp over my extra bales of hay over here, just as a secondary cover. And saw my tripod, and I had my phone, because I just got back from my stepdad's. And I figured, well, I'll just let everybody know that I attempted to do a video on grape pruning. I think I got enough information in this video that I'm going to put together so it'll make sense. And if I can't put it together so it makes sense, then I'll just explain it with pictures in another video, okay? So we got a lot of snow on the ground. We've certainly had a whole lot more by this time in years past, but this is more than enough. Two things, folks. If you come from the south and you move to a cold climate and they happen to get snow, two things. If you have snowshoes, keep them out in your woodshed, out in your shed, outbuilding, away from the heat, because what'll happen if you want to go snowshoeing, you put those cold snowshoes on and you can go snowshoeing. If you keep snowshoes in a heated house or even a back room where it's not out air temperature or outside temperature, you bring them from inside the house, you put them on, and you're going to get balls and clumps of snow under your snowshoes, and they're going to get between your heel and the center of your foot, the middle of the bottom of your foot, and the snowshoe is going to create an icy ball. It's going to be very uncomfortable, and you're going to get tired of that real quick. That's one. Two, if you move from a warm climate to a cold climate where they have snow, and you have a shovel, same principle. Leave your shovel outside so it stays in the outside temperature, preferably out of the sun, because a cold shovel shovels snow a whole lot better. If you have your snow shovel inside, it's room temperature, you bring it out, you try to shovel snow, and you're going to get this much snow that's going to stick to your shovel, and it's going to be heavy. You're going to take a scoop of snow, you're going to try to throw it aside, and about a third to half of it you're going to be able to throw. The rest is stuck right onto your shovel. So snowshoes, keep outside in an outbuilding. Shovels, keep outside in an outbuilding beside your door, out of the sun. I'm telling you right now, it's going to save you a big headache. I have worked with people that came from the south, have never seen snow before, and they wanted the shovel to remain dry. Don't know. So they brought it inside, and they went to go out to shovel. They brought a warm shovel out for the cold snow, and they couldn't figure out why in hell the snow was sticking to their shovel. Well, that's why. That's why. You keep stuff that belongs out in the cold to deal with the cold. You leave that out in the cold. Okay? I'm just going to say that. So, y'all be good. There's my 2 cents. There's my 2 cents right there. I'm worth at least 2 cents, I think, some days. So anyway, y'all be good. I am going to, like I said, lower this tarp and tend to my birds, go in and wash up, put some wood in my fire, and then probably sit down and relax. I might even have a cup of decaf coffee tonight. Yeah, it's got to be decaf this late because I get up at 3:30 in the morning, tomorrow morning. And maybe edit that video if I can stay awake. It's been a busy day, folks. It's been a really busy day. So y'all be good. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. You be good. And if you're in Maine, I feel your pain. I'm right there with you.